Snapchat Spotlight. Snapchat Spotlight, in my opinion, has been one of the most underrated ways to make money on the internet. I made a couple videos about this particular topic in the past, but it seems that with the dominance of TikTok, that Snapchat Spotlight really hasn't been able to make it mainstream, even though a lot of people are taking advantage and making a lot of money using this platform. So in this video, I want to make it really simple. I want to give an update of what has changed with Snapchat Spotlight, because some of the monetization strategies are a little bit different now than they were in the past. And I also want to give you some of my best tips and tricks on how to make money using Snapchat Spotlight, even without putting in any extra work. So if we haven't met already, my name is Anfernee, and on this channel, I like to talk about personal finance, investing, and side hustles. And if you think you'll find any kind of value in this video, then tap that like button for your boy, as it really does help the channel out. And also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. But going right into the video, let's talk about what exactly is Snapchat Spotlight for someone who has never heard of it before. Well, Snapchat Spotlight, the best way that I can explain it is that it is Snapchat's answer to Instagram Reels, to YouTube Shorts, and especially to TikToks. With the surge of short form content, people have been gravitating more towards 60-second vertical videos and not consuming as much long form content as you are by watching this video right here. And what companies want most is your attention. They are able to monetize through ads how many people are on their platform. And with it only being so many hours in a day, with so many people gravitating towards TikTok, a lot of these companies manufacture their own shorts algorithm, their own TikTok algorithm, as you will, in order to influence people to get back onto their platform. And honestly, other than a few cosmetic differences, Snapchat Spotlights works exactly like YouTube Shorts. It works exactly like TikTok. It is just a vertical video platform where you can scroll endlessly on through countless of videos until your brain is rotted away. But less from a consumer standpoint and more from an entrepreneurial standpoint, Snapchat Spotlight is a great place for creators right now at the end of 2024 because it is not as mainstream. And although the payout system is a little bit different than most people are used to, people are still making thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a day simply by using this platform that not many people have heard of. I know that Snapchat was really popular back in 2012 to 2016, or that period of time, so many people may not even have Snapchat on their phone right now. And if they do have Snapchat, I doubt that they scroll all the way over to the right to see the Spotlight reel. So given that, let's talk about the money. Let's talk about exactly how you can make tens of thousands of dollars uploading videos to Snapchat Spotlight. And Snapchat Spotlight, like any other influencer-based platform, is going to have a payment system based on the performance of your videos. Now, this may seem all simple and you may be tempted to skip this part of the video, but Snapchat Spotlight differs greatly in one regard. Usually videos on TikTok and especially on YouTube will have something called an RPM, which is a revenue per thousand or millions of views. And typically on Shorts, this can range anywhere from 10 cents to $1. However, on Snapchat Spotlight, they are very confidential in what exactly they are looking for in the performance of what they pay per video. They don't disclose a set RPM. In the last video I made, they didn't even have an analytics or an insights board on the platform whatsoever. Now they do, even though it's not all that great. But when reading about exactly how they pay, this is what it said. It says that Snapchat Spotlight Rewards program distributes payments to creators based on the performance of their videos, and that is based on factors like view time and engagement, which is what we already knew, but it's also based on how your video compares to others that are trending. So from the very beginning of the Snapchat Spotlight Rewards program, what was happening was that Snapchat Spotlight had a daily $1 million blank check that they were sending out to creators. And every single day, based on the number of views that you got on your video in that day, you would get a percentage of that $1 million blank check. So if the total Spotlight platform got 10 million views that day and you were able to get 1 million of those 10 million views, then you would get 10% of the $1 million payout of the day, which would be $100,000. Now, this was actually insane at the time because at the time, not many people knew about uploading on Snapchat Spotlight. So even if you were able to get a video with 250,000 views, this translated to $10 to $15 to even $20,000 for videos with less than 1 million views. And I think because Snapchat Spotlight realized how much extra money they were paying out to creators, they changed their payout guidelines from $1 million a day to quote millions of dollars a month, which I think could be anything from $3 to $10 million a month that they're paying out. I do think that it is a little bit strange that they don't disclose exactly how much money they're paying out a month, but I get why they lowered the amount, because people were actually making some insane amount of money just by posting on Spotlight. But at the end, the payout performance is going to be calculated the same each day based on the amount of money that they plan to pay out. Whatever amount of views your videos get as a percentage, you will be paid out that amount. Now, there is one caveat to this, and that is that you must have a certain number of views before you even able to qualify to get paid. So all the videos getting 20 or 30 views won't get that percentage of money. I believe you have to have over 10,000 or you have to rank high enough before you're able to qualify to get paid for your views. Now, all of this is a little bit convoluted and they don't make it extremely clear exactly what they're looking for, but I would say that trying to dig into exactly how to get paid won't be as beneficial as making content in the first place. I believe that if you make content and you make engaging content, then sooner or later you will have a qualifying video and you also will be able to get a payment from Snapchat Spotlight. But let's go specifically into some key strategies to get get more views and engagement on Snapchat Spotlight. Now, I have been uploading a series on TikTok and Snapchat Spotlight of a behind the scenes journey of getting this channel to 100,000 subscribers. And through that, I do believe I am qualified to give you some tips and tricks on what I have felt worked in my own engagement practices and what I feel I could still be doing better or what I could do better going forward. So the very first tip before anything else is that you want to appeal to human nature and create highly engaging content. You want to create content that people want to watch. And I will even add a little bit to this. You want to create content that you have fun making. It doesn't always have to be content that appeals to millions of people. However, if you find something that you have fun making and that you are interested in, as you build up your platform, you will then gravitate to other people who have those similar interests, and then you will be able to build an audience that way. I personally don't like the idea of chasing trends just to get famous, because once you are famous or once you do have a bunch of followers, you are going to be stuck into that trap of trend chasing. I have done this with TikTok accounts in the past that got over 500,000 followers, where I was posting specifically trending content, and I felt that I couldn't transition into content that felt fulfilling to me because the only thing my viewers wanted to watch was that one trend. So that's why I personally stick to personal finance educational content as well as side hustle content, because over time my audience has been consistently growing, and I know that it may not get as big as a Mr. Beast video, but I will have an audience for myself that directly correlates to my niche. But I am going to sound a little bit hypocritical here, because the next tip to actually make money on Snapchat Spotlight would be to follow the trending sounds and hashtags. So yes, I will take a step back in that there's going to be a fine line between being original and riding the wave. And my strategy on YouTube has changed recently to the point where I plan on uploading 6 shorts a week, and 4 of the 6 days are going to be clips of the videos that I post on Saturdays, and 2 of those days are going to be trending topics for shorts to upload on both YouTube, Snapchat Spotlight, and TikTok. And the reason for this is that I personally saw a great number of results when I post videos about trending topics. Now, that is not to say that I post only what is trending, but I find a trending topic and I try to make it relate back to what I already talked about here on the channel. For example, if I'm already talking about a side hustle and I notice that something on ESPN or a college football player is making a lot of money through NIL, I may make a video about how much money that particular player is making through NILs or through side hustles or through endorsements. That way it relates back to finance. So I'm not going completely out of my niche, but I am able to take advantage of some of the popularity of other people in order to grow my audience at the same time. A lot of the YouTubers did this at the very beginning. If you look at people like Destroying, they were making these be-like videos where they were impersonating famous football players and able to draw on the people who were looking up to the NFL players until they were able to build a big enough audience to where people were looking up to them as well. But moving on to the third tip that I have that you can use to make money on Snapchat Spotlight is to just make your spotlight short and captivating. They don't have to be too in-depth, because you are really going to be appealing to human nature. And with the attention span shrinking day by day, you want to make sure you get right to the point, and you want to make sure that you are engaging with the people who are watching your content to the point that they want to engage with your videos, maybe like the video, maybe follow your channel. But I think that the time to be a little bit more long-winded would be in long-form YouTube videos. But with TikTok shorts and spotlights, you really want to get right to the point and give those people their dopamine boost so that they can move on to the next video. However, the most beneficial thing that you can do, and if you don't take anything else from this video, I want you to do this one thing in order to make money on Snapchat Spotlight, in order to make money on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, anything. It is going to have a great focus on your consistency and your posting frequency. I personally think that when you're just getting started, for the first month to 3 months, you should be trying to post every day. I'm a fan of taking a Sabbath, so I try to post 6 times a week and take the 7th day off. But you have to understand that it takes consistency to get started. Yes, you may make a video that goes viral in the very beginning. Yes, you may be one of the lucky ones, but for everyone else who does not have that one lucky lottery ticket, you are going to have to build your audience brick by brick, and that is going to be video by video. When I look at my videos now, if I get 1 or 2 subscribers a video, I am completely happy, because I know that I am planting seeds on the internet, and one day all of those seeds are going to transform into an orchard that I can reap a harvest from. I am thinking so long term now. I am just knowing that when there is one video that pops off, all of the other videos will start to get traction, and all of the other videos will start to perform better as well. That is a little bit of a compounding effect. So the best thing that I can do now is not focus on the performance of each video, but instead to make each video as high quality as possible, so that when one video does begin to do well and it draws traffic to the other videos, the viewers won't be disappointed when they see something different from the video that may have brought them there. But with all that being said, I really hope you found value in this video. If you did find value in this video, then tap that like button for your boy, as it really does help the channel out, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. One thing I want to say is that I am doing a Side Hustle Saturday series where I'm trying to make $10,000 doing exclusively side hustle. So if you want to check that series out, I will be uploading that every single Saturday up until I make the $10,000. And if you do stick around for those videos, then I'll see you in the next one, guys.